Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome, Roger. It is fantastic to have you back at Melbourne Park, and I'll help get things started, moderate here this afternoon. It's a case of hello, goodbye, in a way. Coming back here, we really didn't get that chance to say goodbye to you. And coming back in today, seeing the venue, talk us through what was going through your mind.
I don't know, a little nervous, to be honest. Haven't done this whole press conference thing anymore, you know, and then knowing, especially being around qualifying week, first round is always the peak of, you know, everybody's here and you run into everybody at once. So I was a little bit not worried, you know, but you just don't have enough time. So you kind of always jumping around between one and the other, but and then at the same time seeing the new venue, I've definitely not been into this room, so this is nice to see, and it's just good to see the upgrades. I think for everyone here, and AO has always been strong in investing back into facilities, making the players happy, and also the fans. And I haven't been outside. I can't even talk about the past because I never was out there. So, but I heard there's a lot of new things also going on the outside, which is great, and just love being back here. And it's true, I never actually did a whole farewell, goodbye. All of a sudden it was all over, and of course I have great memories from just being here. It's been incredible tournament for me, and one of my favorite places to play tennis. And yeah, I mean, the rivalry between Alcaraz and Sinner, I think is a great one. I mean, they play incredible tennis. I think that French Open final was unreal. I think the game, not that it needed it, but I think it was great that we had it, you know, because I feel like for a second, for a moment, the world stood still in the sporting world and watched towards Paris and what was going on, you know, in that epic fifth set, because it could have ended much sooner for Yannick, obviously, and then all of a sudden it just ended up in this most crazy fashion, made it one of the greatest games you know, we've ever had in our sport. So I think it's good we still live off that momentum, and then they backed it up by playing each other in all those other finals, and everybody else is trying to keep up, and they're still trying to pull away, you know, because what we've seen in terms of their progression in the last years, it's been wonderful. You know, I practiced with those guys a little bit, and they're incredible ball strikers, and there's obviously more to come. I just hope they stay injury-free, obviously. If I would coach? Well, never say never, but Edberg said the same, but I am very busy, and yeah, I got 4 children, and no chance for the moment.
Hi, Roger. Now that it's been a little while, has being away from the game been tougher than you thought it would be, or easier?
Much easier, yeah. I mean, I think it's also just the way my end unfolded, you know, with the injuries, playing less and less and less. So I got a sense of how it maybe is going to be. How is it going to be at home, and how is it going to be without any matches and any practice sessions that going to feed, you know, the next tournament and so forth. So I think I was kind of really super ready for retirement. So when it happened, it was more just a relief for me to not having to wonder where I'm going to retire, how I'm going to retire, how is it going to feel. Actually, I was just like, okay, I don't have to play along with the media, not tell lies, but like, how you feeling? I feel great. Oh my God, I'm feeling terrible. You know, my parents calling me and say, like, you know, when are you going to announce it? You know, your godfather's asking me, like, how you feeling? And I know how you're feeling, but can I tell him, because it might leak? And I'm like, oh, geez. So these things are just, you're just happy when it's all sorted out. And life's been great, to be honest. You know, I've been getting used to retirement in the first sort of maybe 6 months, 9 months, because we still had a lot of plans that were still there, because I didn't know I was going to retire in that particular moment at the Laver Cup, you know, sort of 3 months earlier. And then I think since a year, especially 2 years, I'd say now, I feel like I'm very much in control of my schedule, and we're having a great time with the children, with Mirka, and we're loving it. So it's been great fun.